So hi, I'm Alexandra Van Heulen. I am the founder of Lead3. My ambition with this video series, Leading Through Uncertain Times, is to bring you authentic and inspiring stories and insights from leaders and entrepreneurs who are currently leading in the context of the COVID-19 crisis. So today I'm talking to Hugo Larguinho Brás, partner at Reply, an international company with offices in 15 countries and 8,000 people specialized in consulting, system integration, and digital services. So Hugo has about 20 years of experience in financial services. Hugo, welcome.
Hello, Alexandra, and thanks for inviting me and sharing this experience.
Hugo, we are currently facing quite amazing times, unprecedented times, which are calling for different kind of leadership approach. Can you tell us what are the key challenges you have been facing as a man, as a father, as a leader, and how you responded to them?
Yes, it's true that it's quite unprecedented because the whole world is concerned first, and also because there is a real threat for people's life. So it's very important to remember this and put the security of the people at the center as a top priority of every decision. In Reply, we are originally an Italian group, so half of our group staff is working in the north of Italy. So we could see it really coming, and we started to reorganize the people's life, security first, and then the professional business, the commitment that we have towards our clients. What we've tried to do is try to stay as close as possible to the people. We organized calls on a daily basis or on one every other day, at least, with individuals to understand their situation. Concretely, it's me giving a call to my team members to make sure that everything is okay, to make sure that they're secure, and to make sure that they are still able to work. Then we also organize team meetings, once every 3 weeks, for example. We shouldn't do too much, but we should also keep that team spirit. We started a team meeting with 45 minutes, just asking the people to give an update of how they're living the current situation before jumping on the professional aspects. The organization of our group made it easier also because we had task forces organized per region so that we could share the information, the guidelines of the different countries' authorities. They were different at the beginning from in France, in Germany, Luxembourg, Belgium. In Luxembourg, we work with people from around the world. So it was really important for us to give our people the information so that they knew what they had to do, what they could not do also, and couple this with our interest to maintain the business with our clients. So people starting to stay home and be able to not only to work from home with the technology, because we're used to that. We're used to remote access and work from home or from any part. But most importantly, have our life secured. So I would say that first it was the human being, the security, and then the work coming really quickly.
Depending on the needs of your people, did you sometimes put like specific things or actions in place to ensure that everyone could work comfortably as well, taking into account the specific challenges you were facing?
It's very difficult, let's be honest, to work with kids around in home because they want to liaise with you as a parent. So we have to understand that the situation is more complex from that perspective, and we have to give some flexibility in the work rhythm and the pace that the people are able to give. Some people have to start working only at 50%. Some people cannot work at all, and we have to show some flexibility and empathy towards everyone's specific situation. One example of the things we've done is one team member is a parent, and he said, look, I'm fine working home, but sometimes it would be good if I could work in the office, so that I don't have my kids around, and I can focus a bit more. So for this person, we've decided to open the office just one day per week, with all the security measures in place, the cleaning, so that he can go there once a week and focus and work. This, you can only do it if you listen to the people and you try to understand their point of view. There was another comment that I got from a team member was about the financial situation of the company because of what's happening. So it was important to share the message that we got from the group leadership. It was saying that we are completely safe from that perspective. Another thing that we got from the group leadership was to make sure that no one from the group would lose anything from their salary, regardless of the situation. We decided not to impact the employees' salaries. That there was a very strong message of trust towards the people, and that can only become mutual.
So I really hear it's about guiding from your values, leading from your values.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the key values that are leading you indeed in the current context?
It's a lot of empathy. So understanding the others, your colleagues, your partners, your clients, and also your family. I'm married. I have 2 kids. My wife is working. We decided to split basically our time in to handle the kids, and it's just normal that we do so. But you can only do it if you respect your partner, if you respect your kids. It would be easy to let them alone the whole day just because you have to work. Or the opposite would be easy to say, I take care of my kids, I don't care about work. So you try to do your best. Humility is also important because we've never lived a situation, at least I've never lived a situation like this one. You have to accept that you don't have the answers to the solutions immediately. So a lot of capacity of flexibility, of capacity of adapting yourself to the situation.
Now, every challenging situation, every difficult situation also has like positive sides.
Mm.
What are the positive sides that you have been experiencing throughout this period of time?
Well, I think that it helps us see that the human being is the most important thing, and from there we can start thinking about work. Another one is the remote working. I think that we're all forced to work remotely, and it's not so impossible as many people would think. And then another thing that we should also keep in mind is that there is a kind of new normal. Most companies have a business continuity plan. So basically a plan in case of emergency or unexpected situation. But here with the coronavirus, everything was very much different and more difficult because the whole world is concerned. We don't know if, even if the situation gets better in a few weeks, we don't know if in 3 months or 12 months or 24 months, there is a new similar situation. We have to be ready to live this again, but with the experience and then become more comfortable with another similar situation. And I think this is also an important lesson. How do we prepare to a second similar situation in short, mid, or long term? As an advice, I would say that we should all as a community, maybe not as an entrepreneur, but maybe all as a community, be prepared to live it again. So not just have it written on a plan, but really practice it from time to time. That would be a lesson. Then as a small entrepreneur, I would say that it's important to have mechanisms that secure the business. I think this from a professional perspective, but also the authorities, we should all work together to make sure that we secure what should be secured. Now we're doing it. The governments are doing it in different countries. granting some loans to the banks, etc. But it turns out that it's not so easy, and some companies are really at risk because of that. So I think we should all work on this plan.